corn they was growing, which animals ain't supposed to eat no damn corn. They supposed to eat grass, vegetation of the field. No, they eat the corn. So the corn got taken away. That's why the price of certain animals like beef went up. Now it's gotten so bad here in the United States, the FDA done legalized the slaughtering, factoring, and production of horse meat and playing it off as beef. And you people eat it up and you don't care. That's why you're gonna have to be destroyed, man. That's part of the land mourning and the animals mourning. All right. Yeah, Ezekiel 22 and verse 3.
Ezekiel chapter 22, verse 3.
Yep.
Then said thou, thus said the Lord power, the city shed of blood in the midst of it, that her time may come and make up idols against herself to defile herself.
Yeah, it said that what? That America is a God-fearing country. It so-called portrays itself as a Christian nation. All right? Especially down here in the South, man. These so-called red-blooded Americans, these rednecks that love America, they always pride themselves in, oh, we believe in the Bible. And we believe in God. But you worship idols. You worship Tammuz. You worship Ashtaroth, Queen of Heaven. You worship Baal. You worship Molech. Because a lot of you so-called Christians, you people that's in these churches and the Catholic religion stuff, a bunch of y'all done committed abortions and stuff. So you worship Molech and Dagon.
Ashtaroth.
Yeah, Ashtaroth. All them are idols, and all those were the downfall of the nation of Israel. But the beautiful thing about the nation of Israel is that we have redemption. We have hope, because if we repent from that and follow Yahushua and believe in Yahweh, who you really call God and Jesus Christ according to the Bible, then we have a hope for salvation. But you heathens, you fucked up. Put that in Psalms 50 verse 16 down. Especially the so-called white man. The scriptures told you not even to pick up the Bible, man. All right, but you picked it up to bring judgment upon yourself. Psalm 50 verse 16 down to the end was good.
Psalm chapter 50 verse 16. But unto the wicked the Most High said, what hast thou to do to declare my statutes, or that thou shouldst take my covenant in thy mouth?
Yeah, like down there in Texas. We made mention about this down there in Texas. Alright? They had this leprous cave bitch up there talking shit, trying to filibuster. Basically, it's when somebody stand up there and they have a certain amount of time to talk, but basically they just up there rant and just basically being long-winded, ain't talking about it. Alright? They was debating not over abolishing abortion, meaning doing away with it, but they was debating over how long should they wait for someone to consider aborting their baby. She was talking about 20 weeks is the right time that we should allow it. So she was still for abortion, as well as they was for abortion, but they try to say, oh, well, we want to be moral, so we're going to give them at least 20 weeks before they can kill their baby. You see the hypocrisy? All right?
And the women don't understand, once they abort a baby, it affects their body. Like, both sides set it up. If you go abort your baby, your body will get fucked up.
Yep.
It's going to take a while to get back right. Because it was preparing for the milk, for the breast and all that. So that rots in there and stuff like that.
Yep.
This woman's stupid, man.
But that's America. All right? They glorify and uplifting women. That's why these nations around the world, all right, which that's one thing we can at least give them, they got right. They ain't on no goddamn woman worship. All right, they ain't about having their woman over them, okay? All right? Because that's an abomination. You women was not set to be over no man. Straight up, okay? Straight up. That's not even a physical. One, you're not even on the physical level. Two, you lack mental capability to make decisions. That's why the brother said something about abortion. When you do research about abortion, number one, like you said, your body is developing the hormone is going through hormonal changes. It's developing the milk. It's lactating for the baby. All right, but if you go off and you kill the baby, then your whole hormonal system is thrown off.
Shock the body's in shock. Like what happened?
Yeah, and a lot of those women that perform that, their innards or their uterus and stuff get all damaged and stuff. Then when they want to have children, they can't have children because they darn vagina and walls and ovaries and all that shit done got ripped up. Because what they do, they stick this vacuum like chainsaw thing inside their body, right? And they chop up the baby. Then they suck it out with the vacuum. So anybody that's saying they for it, they some demons. And it even came out that the people that was for abortion, they was chanting hell Satan, man. Alright? Because all that goes back to witchcraft. That's why America's gonna be destroyed, man. It's gonna be fucking destroyed.
Seeing thou hateth instruction and casting my words behind you.
Yeah, you read Jeremiah 19 when the Lord was getting on so-called Negroes, West Indians, and Haitians, all right, which is Judah, Benjamin, and Levi, all right, according to the Bible. When he was getting on them, sending them the prophet Jeremiah, condemning them about killing their babies in the Valley of Slaughter. He called it the Valley of Slaughter, which is the Valley of Hamanah, which is the place of burning, all right? He was saying the Lord, he never said that he wanted babies to be destroyed. The Lord told the people to be fruitful and multiply. That woman right there, she probably a damn witch with all that fucking black on and that gothic.
Whole time she was with all them Hindus and all that.
Yeah, them Hindus are into heavy witchcraft, man.
They into drinking beef, washing yourself, body and stuff like that. It's money.
And smoking weed. Curing.
Without salt and meat. Without salt and beef, but thou consider with him and hast been partakers with adulteries.
That's right. Talking about the so-called white man. He consented with thieves. Who was those thieves? It was the so-called Africans, all right, and them so-called Arabs, which had a major part in capturing, all right, and shipping, and major part in capturing and delivering you over to the so-called white man to be shipped off into slavery. Talking about you so-called Negroes, West Indians, and Haitians. Okay? And we can get that in you already know Joel chapter 3. That's him consenting with thieves. Alright? With some Arabs, they gonna be destroyed. They going into slavery. And yes, we are gonna have fun with your women. Because you have fun with our women. And yes, your rods will be chopped off like you chopped off the rods of our people, man. Fucking nasty ass Arabs, man. You Ishmaelites. At least they acknowledge that they gonna go, that they did what they did to us. Not like the so-called white man. He tried out like he never did anything. Y'all asses is going into slavery too. Keep reading.
Joel chapter 3 verse 1. For behold, in those days and in that time, when I shall bring again the captivity of Judah and Jerusalem.
The captivity of Judah and Jerusalem. All right, because they also got rich off of the Native Americans. The first slave trade was the Native Americans and the Latinos. Okay, they was getting shipped to Europe, to Spain, Portugal, to the east. All right, before they started shipping you Negroes first from Portugal and Spain, then from the west coasts of Africa, then from Europe to America and to Brazil and South America and Central and South America and the Caribbean Isles. All right, that's why I say the captivity of Judah and Jerusalem.
I will also gather all nations and will bring them down into the valley of Jehoshaphat.
That's right, and that's the time we're approaching. All right, which that's a sign that it's almost over for us, man. And I can't wait, man. I can't wait, Lord willing. All right, Lord willing. All right, I'm tired of being under you base base, worthless, vain heathens, man.